I quit my job and I got a dog. Welcome to Rogue Tries Her Best, the channel where I use videos to emotionally process my emotions. Yay! Also, that's Willow. Say hi, Willow. There she is. What a baby. Hi, pretty girl. So this has been, I have been trying to make this video for weeks now because sometimes it's hard to do things. We're just gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. A lot of changes, a lot of transitions lately. A lot of good things, a lot of changes, a lot of good changes. I feel like since I've done the step of making a career move, I definitely have been feeling better mentally. But in the meantime, I'm working in retail. And while I traded the mental stress away, I am now feeling the very physical stress of working in retail. My body hurts. Much more physical thing. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. Like I said, I don't think this is a bad thing. It's healthier for me overall, which is good. And that's just the direction I'm gonna go into. So now that I have less career or less job stress in my life, I'm trying to focus all of that energy into actually addressing, again, my personal life, which is what do we do when we are at home by ourselves? As many of you know on this channel, I am notoriously single all the time, and I spend a lot of time by myself. Right now, the journey is very much trying to find ways to positively spend my alone time and not just sit on the couch and fall into a deep ADHD paralysis. So I'm creating space. I've created space for myself to just be with myself and address the things that I really want to address. And this week, the idea is to do something in this corner of the house. As you can see, it's very bare. I don't have to ask permission to do these things. I can be like, I want to do this, and we're gonna do this. Like I said, I have started this video many times. Things have been going wrong. That's okay. We just keep at it. Yes, learning to just move things through the body, just process emotions, process things, keep moving, feel things, and then let them go. So we're gonna practice that. While on this journey, I very much am learning that I am not the kind of person that does anything cold turkey. However, I'm also learning that I am ridiculously stubborn. Like, not like in a mean or aggressive way. I'm just very passively stubborn. Like, I'll struggle with something, but I'm very much just locked in on it, and I can't let go of things, just like I can't let go of my emotions. But I'm learning, being stubborn, it definitely has it's got its strong points. Look, we're here. We've been talking about this video for like a month now, but we're here and we're doing it. Perca, as my nana would say. I come from a long line of very stubborn women. It's in the blood. All of my family members watching this, you know what I'm talking about. This is how we harness our family power. It's like being dealt a hand. You just gotta play it. You just gotta play it. We're playing the hand. We're gonna do it. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. You have no idea how many times I have remade this video. So I don't know how much of the other stuff I was able to use. So let's just get started again. This week I've decided, listen, when you are a feral woman in her 30s, you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. This week, I want to build a giant paper tree in the corner of my living room and just put a ton of paper flowers on it. Why? Because we can. Who's going to tell us no? I've already started making paper flowers. Look how beautiful. Look how beautiful these are. Look at them. I love them. I'm gonna go through and continue. Oh, look. I found some of the paper that I used from the first time I started trying to make this video. So you can be with me on this reveal. Oh no! You know what? Today is just the day of messing things. I forgot to cut the... You know what? That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Let's see what we can do. Maybe I can... Yep, look. It's fine. It's fine. Just go back and undo your mistakes. Okay, you're supposed to... What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to cut it first. Well, that's what I do. What I'm supposed to do is I'm supposed to cut it first. And then from here, then you make the flower. There we go. Now we make it into a flower. This video is going to be a Frankenstein of just clips from different recording sessions that I somehow try to... It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. God, is Mercury in retrograde right now because nothing is working? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I wonder if I can use the clip. I'm just ripping everything. Oh, God. Okay, you know what? That's fine. That's fine, too. I wonder if I can just use the clip where I explain. Sometimes you just got to keep moving forward because that has been... What has stopped this video from moving forward is I get hung up on things and then I take things too seriously and I forget to remind myself, oh, it's just a paper flower. And that's fine. That's fine. Feeling our feelings and such. Using these processes to feel things and to be present. And to practice all that. I forgot I can just edit around things. Gotta take care of the body, man. It's the only one we have. Okay, look. Also really pretty, and I don't know if you can tell, but this one has little gold flecks in the middle, as opposed to this one, although they do look the same on camera. I'm gonna continue doing that.
Several days later.
Welcome to my office. Don't ever talk to me or my daughter ever again. Hi, I'm here. Look at you. Oh, look at your face. Look at your face. I really should be reprimanding you for sitting up here. But the fact of the matter is I want you up here. So we're just gonna have to deal with the consequences together, won't we? Oh, Joel. She's so cute. She's so good. She's so good. She is a rescue. She's my little rescue princess. I was a knight. She was a princess. Could I make it any more obvious? So, you know, we're cool when we hang out sometimes. She's my first dog. I've had like dogs, but it was back when I was still like a kid living with my parents. So as much as I was like, they were my parents' dogs, you know, like if I didn't pick up on something, like my parents were there to, specifically my mom was there to, you know, take care of the dogs. But she is my first, like, on my own dog. And she's my first big dog. I think we had a big dog for a while when I was younger, but she kept jumping the fence, and we knew somebody. It's not what it sounds like when I say she went to go live on a farm. She really did went to go live on a farm. At least I hope that's what happened. So Willow is my first dog. And she's like, you know, who's just solely my responsibility. I went to the shelter and I was looking for an animal companion. You know, living alone can have its dark points, and it's good to have companionship. And now that I don't have James, he has passed on, R.E.P. baby. And Ratty has also passed on, R.E.P. baby. And Percy was not my cat. Percy was my brother and my sister-in-law's cat. So when they moved out, I wanted to get a companion. I wasn't sure if it was gonna be a cat or a dog, but I was leaning towards dog because I wanted that experience. So I went to the shelter and all of the other dogs were jumping up and down and barking, and Willow was just so calmly sitting. And while she was there, I went and sat by her, and she was just so sweet and so gentle. And I went to go play with her outside, and I sat on the floor to see how like her energy levels were. And she just came and she put her little head against my chest and just sat in my lap. And I was like, this is my dog. You're my dog. And now you're my dog. She's very, very cute. She's very sweet. She's very gentle. And I'm very lucky, and knock on wood, that she doesn't really bark. She does bark, but it's usually because she has a reason to bark. Like if there's somebody in the backyard, or if there's somebody she doesn't really recognize. Even still, she doesn't bark a lot. You kind of have to startle her. So when she barks, I'm very much like, there's probably something she's alerting me to, which is good. Anyway, so that's Willow. She'll be here. She'll be here in the background. You know, you'll see more of her. On to the project. Okay, so as you can see, I've already started it. There's quite a few paper flowers. I love paper flowers. I think they are great. I think they are beautiful. I love their aesthetic, especially when you have a bunch of them together. I think that will fill the space nicely, and it's a nice inexpensive way that only costs me time and abilities. I'm gonna time lapse most of this. So I'm gonna do a bunch of paper flowers, and I'll go through that process, but I'm also gonna make a bunch of these little flowers. Do you see? And what I'm gonna do with these is I like when things hang from the ceiling. It just has a very whimsical, charming look about it. So I'm gonna take a bunch of these little things. I'm going to have them like kind of like, watch, let me see if I can get the look going. Huh? Yeah, okay, see? So they're gonna be hanging like this from the ceiling. But I do want like hanging flowers from the ceiling. And then I'll find some other things that I might be able to hang in. We'll just see what happens. We'll go from there. If this isn't your first video, you know how this goes. There's hardly ever a plan. We're just moving forward and trying our best. And lately we're realizing our best is not very well planned out. Our best is just showing up and doing things. So let's continue on with that energy. Okay, paper flowers, easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'm gonna start with, I'm doing purple and pinks because I have green walls and a purple couch, and I feel like those colors are gonna, continue to mash really well together. So we're gonna go with the green paper, followed by the purple paper because I really like this ombre look that I started going with. All right, gonna go with the dark purple. Let's go with a lighter shade of purple, a lighter shade of pale. 1, 2, 3, 4, an even lighter shade of purple. Yes. An even lighter shade of purple. a little for Santa Claus, a little more for Santa Claus. Like this video if you get that reference. Okay, I use at least 5 sheets because I think it makes it very nice and fluffy and pretty. So at least 5 sheets here. And then, now that you have it, you just start, easy little process. You just start folding it over. Don't get too precious with it. It's just paper. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to do it. Yep, see? This is the content you came back for. This is the content that takes me weeks to accomplish. Just be okay sitting here with your thoughts. Being alone with our thoughts, yay. Okay, now that you have your thing folded nicely, kind of looks like a fan thing going on. I like to use, what is this? What kind of material is this? This is not yarn, this is not thread, this is, whatever this is, I use this and I make, to tie it in the middle because I like that it looks like a little flower stem. What are those, stamens? Stems? Those things in the middle of the flowers that have the pollen. There, see? Cute. Now, we take some scissors because we want our flowers to have rounded, scalloped edges, and you just cut it. You just cut it like this. You just continue to go around, and it'll also make everything nice and straight on the edges so everything's the same size, which is good. Consistency. Alrighty, now that you have your little torpedo thing, this is the fun part, and the part that can be very stressful because sometimes if you're not gentle, the paper will rip. So you gotta not stress yourself out, go slowly and gently, and just start lifting the paper up and making it pretty. Yep, this is good. This is good. How have you been since the last, I recorded the last video, I remember, on Easter. That was in April? When is Easter? Spring, sometime. April? I think April. How have things been going for you? Like I said, lots of changes for me. Change is not a bad thing. Although I do wonder, if I had been in any other point in history where they had less information, how what I'm going through now, would it be labeled as a midlife crisis? I don't think so. I don't personally feel like I'm in crisis. You know, I definitely made some big changes, quitting my job and trying to figure out my own mental health, but I don't think that's a crisis. I personally think I'm making healthy choices for myself. And it sucks that when you make healthy choices for yourself, it feels like you're not really aligning with society's expectations of you all the time. And I gotta say, I feel like I've been very lucky. I've been very emotionally supported. I've been very supported through this whole thing. Friends, family, everybody's been very supportive, saying that I'm making a good choice for myself. And it is scary. It is scary to take a leap and try to make a choice that's good for you. And it does make a difference when people in your life are telling you, you know what, you're not crazy. You're making a good choice for yourself. Keep going. The key is, I'm finding, just keep going. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Just keep going. And then you'll find that you make beautiful paper flowers in your spare time. What else can I do? Make more of these. And now speed up the footage. So we have paper flowers now. I finished all of the big flowers. I think this will be enough. Maybe. We haven't even started making more of the little ones. Well, you know, let's build. Hello, it's like, you know, whenever I'm recording and you just want everyone to see. Look at you. Look at you. You belong at the table because you're people. You know it too. You know that you're perfect. Look at the people. Look at them. She's like, I'm perfect. Okay, now that we've been distracted by the dog, I'm just gonna make the tree. We're gonna get the tree on the wall so I can feel a sense of accomplishment in this video. And then after I get the tree on the wall, then I'll worry about making the little dangly flowers. Because I feel like once I see the tree on the wall, I'll start feeling more motivated and I will have more energy to complete that task. But I want to see. It's been a long time coming. That wall is bare and it's been haunting me. And I just want to get, whoo! Okay, you're okay. It's just my purse that fell. You can probably hear the air fryer going in the background because I'm making dinner. But I'm gonna eat dinner. I'm gonna take a little, oh, did you see what she said? No, I'm gonna sit here for a bit longer because I want to reinforce that she's just such a good girl when she sits here like this. Oh, you're so cute. I'm gonna eat dinner and then I'm gonna come back and we're going to start the tree process. Yay! It's a lot of paper flowers. You know what? Good. I'm proud of myself. I'm thinking if it's dinner time!
1 hour later.
I've started sitting on the couch. Who knows when we'll come back to the project? No! Okay, but no, I wanted to record because this is part of it. When you do things like, you know, you have to stop and you have to eat, and then you sit down, you find yourself sitting down, and then you get stuck. You get stuck. And the struggle is real. We're gonna keep at it. That tree will get finished. But the struggle is real. If any of you also have this struggle and you've just been hearing your entire life that it's just laziness, I see this is for you specifically. It's real. The struggle is real. We have to get through it somehow, but you're not crazy. The struggle is real. See? Not you. That's you. Compromise with myself. I'm doing a task here. So I bought a bunch of thumbtacks. These are going to be what I use to put the paper tree and all the paper into the wall and to create it. But you'll notice they are silver, and that's really gonna stick out. So I'm going to paint them brown, and I'm gonna let myself sit on the couch while I do this task. This is what the paper is gonna look like. Okay. Thank you. This is what the paper is gonna look like. It's like a tan color. So I am going to, thank you. So I am going to try to get it close to this color as much as I can. And then we'll go from there. Ding. Ta-da! I did it. So I figure I just needed to have a lot of these on hand. They're not exactly the same color, but at least they're not going to be shiny. So I think that's going to make it a little bit better. But I figure I only need these for the tree trunk, and then these I can use for the flowers themselves because you don't actually see the thumbtack because they're covered by the petals. So let's see if I can muster the energy to do this tonight. Listen to the radio, don't you remember? We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. As long as the planets are turning, as long as the stars are burning, as long as your dreams are coming true, you better believe it, and I will do anything for love. Can't stop addicted to the shindig.
Several days later.
Okay, so I have mustered up the energy. Not really, but you know what? We're gonna do it because I want to see something there. I want to see something there. I don't want to wake up tomorrow and not see something there because I want to feel good about the progress I've made today. I do not think this next step will take all that much time. She said, hopefully, but we're just gonna go. I don't have a plan. We're just gonna go. Okay, so like I mentioned, I have a bunch of this brown paper. I'm going to just basically be pulling it into large strands that I'm then going to rip up and adhere to the wall with thumbtacks. Let's just see how it works. Let's just see how it works. We're not gonna measure, we're just gonna see how it works. That's a tree. I mean, considering it's just paper, I'm pretty stoked on that. It doesn't even have the flowers on it yet. I wish, I want it to go more up here. Like I want it to like really come out that way, but the vent's there and I don't want to put, I don't know if that's a thing. I don't want to put the paper that close to the vent. So I'm just going to keep it, I'm going to give it a wide berth. And now we're just going to add on the flowers. I got some of these, so let's add some leaves. You know what? Okay. You know what? That doesn't look that bad, considering it's paper. It's just paper. It's paper and thumbtacks. Paper, thumbtacks, and a lot of time. And you know what? It's not even done yet. It's not even done. We still have to add the hanging flowers. And quite honestly, I think it needs more paper flowers. Considering we threw it together tonight with no energy, I am not mad about that. We'll see how it fares tomorrow, and how it holds up through the night. But quite frankly, I am very pleased.
Several days later.
All right, so it's a few days later. Not me throwing on some makeup after work and actually turning on the camera. Oh, is it crooked? Y'all crooked? You might be crooked. Okay, so I have some here. I made these off camera, and a lot earlier, but we have them here now. So we're gonna try to, let me move this pumpkin. Aren't these great? Aren't these pumpkins great? Like, they're fantastic. I love them so much. But we are going to try to put them together on some fishing line so they kind of look like they're floating. And they're gonna hang from the ceiling. How long should this be? Let me go measure that. I'm gonna go stand and kind of see how long from the ceiling I want this to be. I'll be back. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I think that will work nicely. That's not as long as I thought it was. How do I want to do this though? How am I gonna get, I need a needle. I'm going to put the needle through and then I'm gonna hot glue them so they stay in place. So I need a needle and I need a hot glue gun. Aha! There's the needle. But where did I put the hot glue gun? I need to find the hot glue gun. I just saw it somewhere. Hold on. I could have swore I put it in here. Oh my God, it's literally right in front of me. Well then, I couldn't just see it while this was on the top shelf. No, I had to pull it all the way down just so I could reach in and literally pluck it out. Okay. Where was I going? Oh, plate. This has been a journey. See, sometimes I get easily frustrated and I'm just like, nope. Easier to just sit, but it's not easier to just sit. There's a different price for that. There's a different price for that for that ride. The price I've paid for long enough. Okay. Oh, big sigh. Did you guys hear that? All right. So what we're going to do first, we're going to thread. Oh, yes. Oh, I love that. That is satisfying. You can't see any of this, but I assure you, it is quite the tedious task. Oh dear. I wonder what my concentration face looks like right now. Gosh dang it. Here's my thinking. I'm trying to tie it in a tiny knot. That way I can pull the needle through. Ooh, did I do it? Yes, I sure did. You can kind of see it. It reflects the light a little bit. So yeah, now I have it on this side. And because I'm going to be hot gluing the base of the flowers to the fishing line, I'm thinking I won't have to worry about like putting a knot or anything at the end because it's the hot glue that's gonna keep it intact on the place. Okay, so I'm thinking this length, okay. I'll see how many fit. I wanna do, maybe it's all white, maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe it's white and pink. I don't know what we're gonna see. But we're going to fit it through. Try your best not to hurt yourself. For me, it's no promises, but this is not a tutorial. Don't do what I do. I am not an example. I am a menace at best. Just your goblin princess on doing her crazy craft projects. Specifically, okay, this is a shout out specifically to my family. But if you resonate with this, hey, you know what? Feel free to just jump in on this message. But specifically to my family, we just had a family reunion and I got to just reconnect with so many of my younger cousins and older cousins, but connecting with those younger cousins, gosh, if there's anything that I can pass on, it's do the weird things. Just, you know what? Live your best life. As long as you are feeling your healthiest and your happiest and you're being kind to yourself and others, hey, live your best life. Live your best goblin life. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of expectations and the weight of those. And it's not even expectations of like family. It's expectations from like life, society, people in general. But I don't know if you can see, but I'm trying to stand it up. That's what I've been doing this whole time. But you deserve to be happy. You know, you deserve to be happy. We deserve to be happy. And gosh, we're in a time 2 generations ago. I wouldn't have been, like, looking in my family lineage, this wouldn't have been a thing. So we might as well take advantage of it. Because what a time to be alive. Very scary times, but at the same time, like, might as well jump in. But yeah, do things that make you happy. Because man, life gets hard. Life gets scary. It gets hard. And you know what? I think there is something incredibly spiritual about taking the time to find and practice joy. Like, just joy. There is something incredibly spiritual about it. Joy is incredibly spiritual. Taking the time to make a priority of feeling joy. Because it is a practice, it's hard. Okay, let's see if this is ready. Yes, okay. Just a little bit of glue at the base of the flower around the thing. Solid, excellent. Ooh, wait. Shoot. It is supposed to be at the bottom. Maybe you can pull it through before it gets too hard. Ow! Because yeah, that was wrong. It's okay. It's okay. You know what? You're going to make mistakes. That's okay. Just live with the consequences of those mistakes. There we go. And, ow! Why did I touch the hot glue specifically? I was checking to see if it was cool yet. Yeah. Feels like working with hot glue. Yes, indeed. Interesting. Cool. Ow! Cool. Okay. add more. I realized I do need to start it with the bottom because the needle has to go through the other ones. You will all laugh because you all figured that out before I did. Because, hey, let's talk about the fact that it is easier to see. The perspective matters. It is easier to see how you should do something, until you're actually the one doing it. Because when you're in it, things just look different for some reason. Oh, wait, things just look different for some reason. So as you're going rogue, as you're going on this journey, and people keep telling you what you're doing wrong or just how you should be doing something or how you should have done things, remember, they're just watching and you're doing, and that makes a difference. Okay, let's add all of the flowers first, and then we will add the hot glue. Ow! It's fine. Okay, now I can position it where, okay, you see the concept. Okay, we're gonna keep going. Continue, don't stab yourself with the needle again. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Good. Okay, push it down gently. Yeah, see, this plan is coming together, albeit poorly. Come together right now over me. There we go. You know what? It's actually okay because it's just the knot came out. Okay. So we just have to do this process again. You can do things again. It's fine to do things again. People reboot things all the time. Go in just like the first time. Just like the first. Yes. Things are gonna get better. Cute. I think once they're up, they're gonna look, ow, so good. We're making progress. We're making progress. We didn't take steps backwards. We're moving forward. Hey, you know what? That's okay. Because that's exactly when that needed to happen anyways. That's exactly when that needed to happen anyways. Is it backwards? Yes. But you know what? That's fine. That's okay. That's okay. Oh no. No. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't completely shut into a knot. You don't want to do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Hey, look at me. Look at me. Don't do that. Don't do that. You did that. Okay, so what we're gonna do. We're just gonna make one like this, and that's okay. And then there's a very, very tiny loop, and there's a very tiny loop, and then I'm just gonna put the thumbtack end through that loop, and then it'll be fine. Now we hot glue, and it's ready. Oh dear, oh gosh, okay, not the flowers, just sticking to each other because the glue is not dry. Great. I'm confident we are moving towards the goal. You can see it, and we're moving towards it. Okay, there we go. Okay, there's glue on it. Hey, trees often have spider webs all over them. So this is just realistic looking. Okay, do you see? Beautiful. I think there needs to be about, here's one, and I think there should be like 7. So, are you ready? Are you ready for the video magic? Already? Ready? 1, 2. Whoa! And look! There we go. There it is. There they are. No, clearly this is not paper. This is not paper. And clearly it's, I mean, maybe not clearly. It has been weeks. It has been weeks. But like I said earlier, the struggle is real and we plow through it with stubbornness. We are finishing this project. I don't care how many weeks it's been. For you guys, it'll have been no time at all and the video will have gotten done. I'm assuming this because if you're watching it, something happened. Good. Okay, so I ended up going on Temu because I actually did make quite a lot of them. Quite a lot of the little flowers, which I've decided instead, these are gonna go on the wall to fill in all the little gaps. And then these are gonna hang from the ceiling. So I saw this on Temu. There was a deal for them. And I decided I wanted some hanging flowers. And this wisteria is beautiful. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do that. Yay, let's finish. Let's finally finish this video. Let's finally finish this video. Oh my gosh. How do I live without you? I want to know. This is good. This is good. Yay. Ooh, I like that. Why is it so hard to do things patiently? Hard stop. I know this is a part of the process where you get to a point in a project where you're like, I just want to be done with this project. Ugh. And what's hard, because again, the struggle is real, and I know a lot of you struggle with this too. What's hard is you're like, I'm supposed to be enjoying these things. Like, these are things that I enjoy doing. Like, I like this stuff. And it's hard because, like, no matter what, and this is something I don't think we talk about enough, because everybody's like, oh, if you enjoy what you're doing, it'll never be work. Or if you enjoy what you're doing, you'll always be happy. No, that is not true. That is not true. I love being creative. I love doing stuff like this. I still struggle to do it. And I feel like we've been given this narrative, then it's like, well, then maybe I shouldn't be doing that. Or maybe I don't actually like it. No, I know this. I know, I've lived long enough to know I like doing things like this. It will never take away the struggle, right? The struggle will always be there, even with things that I enjoy. Even like when I feel like I'm like truly like expressing myself and like working on projects that I like writing stories or doing things like this, like I legitimately enjoy this. It has never gotten rid of the struggle. Like, I still struggle to do things I enjoy. And I think for me, what I'm realizing is there will always be a struggle. So I'd rather struggle to do the things I enjoy than struggle to do things I don't enjoy. Because no matter what, it's gonna be struggle. No matter what, it's gonna be a lot of just frustration. But that's okay. That's okay. Because right now, at least I have this. Remember all the work we did in the last video? Trying to get this glued together. Now we just are, do you remember all, not the last video, literally the last scene for you guys. Remember all that work you watched me do? No? Now you just destroy it. And that will happen. Sometimes we'll put in a ton of effort, realize it's not what you wanted, and then you gotta undo it. And that's okay. Yes, it will be frustrating. Yes, you will be sad about it sometimes. But ultimately, the end result will be closer to what you actually wanted. Don't settle. Don't settle for things because you don't want to start again. And you're not starting again. I'm not starting again. Look, the work was already done. It just wasn't in the way that I wanted. So I have to rearrange. Don't be afraid to rearrange. Step back and look at what you've done. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm into that. Good, good. There she is. Look at it. It's beautiful. Look at it. We did that. Look at it. It's so pretty. It is. No, it really is so pretty. Like, see this little corner right here? Like, I like the way all of those flowers are together. I'm gonna add some more there eventually. It's not gonna be part of this video because this video is done. I'm done with this video. However, look what happened. Look what we've committed. That is it for Rogue Tries Her Best. I mean, and you know what? You know what? It took a long time. There were struggles. But we tried our best, and this is further than we were before. So I'm gonna struggle through this whole video making process, and that's okay. That's okay. I'm making things, and I'm happy, and that's all that matters. Tune in to whenever I do the next video. Who knows when that will be, but it will happen. There will be one. So stay tuned, subscribe, like, comment. Enjoy. And you know what? Go out and try your best. Just try your best because honestly, sometimes you really surprise yourself and it's worth it. You're worth it. You're worth trying hard for. Mwah! Bye-bye. By the way, I made this too.